Hello, all. I have no general idea of what to speak of today, and I find it kind of funny that I say today, as in this is going to be a regular thing, as in I will return tomorrow, which I am sure I will not. Lately, I've been feeling sad and distant from most everything around me. From all around me. I have been stuck in my head while simultaneously 1,000 times more aware of everything around me. I feel sad and I feel like I'm letting people down, but at the same time, I feel like a sense of renewal within, a surgence of good health in the deepest depth of my soul. And if that means being seen upon and considered as a weirdo to those around me, I suppose that's alright. Because if I was to act in a way that they would appreciate, I would only feel more like a weirdo myself. I've been thinking a lot about girls and how I might not need one. A lot of them I don't think very highly of, yet I remain sympathetic. A lot of things around me I don't think very highly of, and I don't feel very sympathetic. And I must, for the sake of my soul, put in a seemingly excessive amount of effort to gain sympathy. People don't like me very much, and often I don't like them right back. And then the person that didn't like me originally will have a moment of politeness, and I'll think, what a fool I was. He's just a hurting soul. And I need to find a way to get there and skip the first part. Skip the anger. Because I can't be getting angry at hurting souls. I read a lot of books for the sake of being smart, for the sake of arguing, I suppose. That being the cause necessarily breeds an effect of rarely finishing books. I like Dostoevsky. I like Kafka. I read all of Crime and Punishment. I listened to the audiobook, which is cheating, I suppose. I don't know if I would have been able to read it. Hard book, but I recently learned that he was paid by the word, by the page. That's why his books are so long. Upon hearing that, I was disheartened. Oh, what a pity. But then I remembered that he was a gambler and all of his money went nowhere. So he made his book so long for the sake of something that would only hurt his soul. In the books, his writings, while doing so, he wrote like somebody with a hurting soul. Hot take. So I suppose it all adds up. The question answers itself. In the Bible, it says that when Jesus returns, he is going to split families. And upon hearing that for the first time, I was disheartened once again. I thought, why would I follow this? Why would I want to follow something that's going to split my family in two? But that's what the truth would do. It would split families. It would break hearts. You see it every day. I do it every day. And the truth, a lot of people who argue against Christianity and argue against a good God say, if Christ is the absolute, then people wouldn't reject him. People would recognize him as the absolute, and everybody would be Christian. But the thing is, the truth isn't easy. If anything, it's the hardest thing in the world to accept the truth. Because, well, I suppose not because, but a big reason why is because it is absolute. And there's no baggage. There's no withholdings. With a lie, you can latch on to different parts, but with the truth, you cannot. There's no aspects of the truth. It is one thing. And with a lot of bad things, there are good aspects to them that draw your heart. Maybe it's not so bad. And that's where a lot of people, myself included, get caught up on lies, get caught up on falsities, on, well, it's not so bad because it makes me feel good. This part of it makes me feel good. This part of it isn't as bad as the overall. And one day I hope I will be able to reject that. Today is not that day.